Yes.
You either need to do it by hand or by have them.
Oh, these. Hi. Hi. How are you?
Good, thanks, Bob.
What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Simon, and I'm from Australia.
Okay. Now these people over here, they were just talking about doing the wash.
Yes.
What does that mean? What are they doing? Is there something that needs to come out in the wash?
I think they mean doing their laundry, Bob.
Oh. Were they walking or something today?
Absolutely, they'd be walking.
So I think they were on the Camino. What's this Camino thing?
Oh, that's a big question, Bob. The Camino.
What is the Camino?
It's a. Yeah, you've asked a big question really quick. What is the Camino? I think the Camino is an individual thing for everybody.
It's the people.
I think the Camino for me was certainly a reconnection with God. I felt really called to do this Camino. I didn't want to do it, but I felt really called to.
How did you feel called? Any folks at home in the States, he said called, not cold.
Oh yeah, called. CALLED. Yeah, I felt God calling me to come and walk this Camino. I have been spiritually absent for quite some time, and I felt that the only way God could talk to me was by walking this Camino, and He certainly has spoken to me, that's for sure. So what is the Camino? I think the Camino is a personal journey. It's not just a physical walk, but it's a personal journey for the soul. And I think it's different for everybody.
So how has God talked to you on this Camino?
Gosh, Bob, you're asking really big questions really fast.
Okay, what's this wash about? What's this wash?
I take a shower.
I think that how has God spoken to me through this walk? He has revealed layers of me that I need to look at, that I need to work on. But I think the beautiful thing about this is that I've realized that I don't need to work on them alone. God is right there with me, and He's able to help me through these things.
Did these revelations come as you were walking,
Yes.
or talking to people, or just inspirations as you were walking along?
Just
or
as I was walking,
what do you think about when you're walking along?
I think about myself. I contemplate my past. I contemplate my future. But I think that my past hasn't been great. You know, it's been quite shadowed, coloured, I guess. You know, I'm not a good person. No, sorry, I'll say this. I feel like I am a good person now, but I've done things on my past that I haven't been proud of. And God has been able to reveal those to me, been able to give me grace in that as well, to forgive, to be able to accept and move forward. And so a lot of my walking time is alone. I don't like to walk and talk with other people. I'd much prefer to do it alone. And I think at the end of the day, I have a lot to contemplate and a lot to be grateful for as well. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds great. That sounds really healing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So what? Boy, that makes any physical highlights or anything way less important. But any, how about on the Camino? Any on a more lighter note? Any fun things that happen, or bad things?
Oh, a lot of fun things have happened. I've met so many people, like, Deb Bush, yourself even, and it's just wonderful to be able to meet and connect and talk to people. Bad things that have happened. My first day.
What happened on your first day? Where did you start?
Saint Jean. So I started in Saint Jean. Started walking over the Pyrenees, and I had a water bottle fall out of my backpack, and it split open on the trail, and so I'd only had about 250 mils of water left, and about 15 kilometres to go, and I just thought it'll be fine.
And were you going the whole way over the Pyrenees or stopping halfway?
No, it was going the whole way over the Pyrenees, and I thought it'll be right. Pride-filled Simon was going to go over the Pyrenees.
Oh,
He'd
yeah,
be
no
fine.
problem.
It'd be right.
Oh,
No worries at all. And I got to nearly to the top at a stone cross, and I just collapsed. I fainted.
What time of day was it about?
About 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so really hot. And I collapsed, fallen on my side. This arm got really burnt, and so I don't know how long it was, but I woke up with a horse licking my face.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
and these are these giant horses.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They're not like these ponies. They're...
No, they're big horses. And he was licking my face and woke me up. And then I tried to stand up, and I kept on falling over. And it was like God had sent me a messenger to saying, wake up. And then there was a father and a daughter walking past to what I assumed was their car. And I just put my hand out like this to ask for help. And they just smiled and waved at me. It was like they had, it was like God was saying, actually, you know what? No, you have to actually physically ask for help.
Putting up your hand wasn't enough.
Putting up my hand wasn't enough. And I had to actually say, I need help. And they came rushing over and, gave me water and put me in their car, and they took me back down to Saint Jean. Then I was put in an ambulance, taken to the hospital, hence the hospital band is still here. And I was admitted overnight and discharged the next day with the strict instructions not to walk for the next 2 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just 2 days.
Yeah. So it was like I had to stay in a hotel and rehydrate and the like. So, and then I walked after that, and I was here I am now.
Did you redo the Pyrenees, or did you
No,
start
I
again
didn't
in
redo
Orsa?
the Pyrenees.
Or
No, I took a bus.
Roncesvalles.
Yeah, I took a bus to Roncesvalles, and started from there. So it was that was a very humbling experience for me on the Pyrenees. Not something that I want to repeat, but a big lesson that I learned straight away. So that was one of the bad things bad but good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And how about any bad people, or how have you been putting up with sharing bathrooms and showers and all that stuff in the albergues?
That's fine. I don't mind doing that. That's okay. But I was just talking to Alex before. There's going to be people on the Camino that you're not going to gel with, and that's okay. You just don't have to invest much time in them. And it's not to say that they're bad people. It's just that I don't gel with those people, and that's okay. Not everybody is going to love you. Not everybody is you're not going to love everybody else.
So what day is this for you about?
I don't know, Bob. Don't ask me
Yes,
like
I can't
difficult questions like that.
I think it's like 3 weeks. We're 3.5 weeks into
probably.
it.
Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. I don't know. I know that I've got 1 day of walking left. I get to Ponferrada, and then I've got to catch a bus to Santiago and then fly out.
Oh, because your time is up.
Yeah, my time's done. So.
Oh,
yeah.
Dang it! You're not going to go to Santiago. Well, you get to save that for later.
I catch a bus to Santiago.
Uh-huh.
I don't walk it, but I'll just come back and I'll do it later.
Right.
The Camino will always be here.
Yeah.
But I think that I wrote in one of my blogs that the Camino doesn't end at Santiago. The Camino is a lifelong journey. The Camino will end at my last breath. That's it.
You mean are you trying to say that your life is the Camino?
Yes.
And what other big life comparisons does the Camino have?
What do you mean, Bob?
Like your life is the Camino. It's not about the destination.
Yes,
it's about
the journey. Yeah, that sounds so fucking cliche. So cliche that, but it makes sense. So this short walk that I've done, I've learned so much. And I think if you apply that to life, if you can just be aware of and self-reflect as you go through your life, oh my gosh, you'll be such a better person for it. And that's how I want to live my life from now on.
Instead of trying to go to the destination.
Yep, that's that was what I was like. It was like,
All of
no,
us,
my
yeah.
goal has to be, oh, I've got to get to Santiago. So I've got the blinkers on, like what they put on horses. I've got the blinkers on. I've got to go to here. I've got to go here. But for what purpose? Just to get there?
Just to die, yeah.
Well, yeah, actually, you know what? That's a really good analogy, Bob. We walk our Camino to get to Santiago, and if we want to get there as fast as we can, that's fine. But if our Camino was life, and at the end of that is death, would you be rushing to there? No way.
Yeah.
You'd be taking your time, taking in the sights, meeting people, talking to people like Bob,
All right.
and getting to know them, smelling the roses, taking lots of photos.
How was today? Speaking of that.
Ooh, okay. Today was a bit of a rough day. Well, not a rough day as in physically, it was fine. Emotionally, it was a bit of a build-up, getting to that Iron Cross. That was my goal. But
It's
yeah.
the Cruz de Ferro.
Yeah,
for
Cruz de
everybody at home.
Ferro. Sorry, yeah. So for
Did
me,
you have a rock or something that you brought from home?
no, I had a little wooden cross. That I had written down all my negative emotions.
Oh,
fear, anxiety,
Nice.
worthlessness,
Nice things to get
all
rid
that
of.
sort of stuff that I just don't. Well, it's not so much get rid of it, Bob. It'd be nice to get rid of it, but that sort of stuff is always going to be in future.
Uh-huh.
I'm always going to have to deal with negativity. Always going to have to deal with worry and anxiety and fears and rejection and all that sort of stuff. But the point of writing it on the cross and leaving it there at the Iron Cross was to signify that, you know what, I actually don't have to do that stuff alone. I've got Jesus there to help me.
All right. Hola.
Perdón.
Gracias. Don't take this.
Okay. Let's see. What else? What else would you like viewers at home to know? Should they do the Camino or?
I think you should do the Camino if your heart is right. If you feel that you've got to try to reveal layers of yourself, and if you're prepared to do it, then do the Camino.
Okay, don't just do it for an exercise.
No, definitely not. I mean, do it if you want to, that's fine, but it's so much more than just a physical task. It is a physical journey, it's a mental journey, it's a spiritual journey. Yeah.
All right. Okay, and all right. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Bob.
You're welcome. Buen Camino.
Buen Camino.